Hello friends, welcome to Rapid General Awareness. Today we are going to discuss about Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision, that is Atmanirbhar Bharat, and also will discuss about the package of rupees 20 lakh crore announced to focus on self-reliance India. As this topic will have long effect on the economy, it is very important to study it. So let's begin. Friends, while addressing the nation, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, "We have to make India a self reliant nation, that is Atmanirbhar Bharat." We all have seen in the past few days our local production has helped us the most during the pandemic. So, he came up with a vision Atmanirbhar Bharat, and he also mentioned that for this there are five pillars which will play a vital role, and they are economy, infrastructure, system, demography, and demand. Okay, so to focus on the self reliant India, he has announced a special economic and comprehensive package of rupees 20 lakh crores, which is equivalent to 10% of the GDP. And with this, India has ranked fifth in the world to announce the biggest package as per the GDP. Okay. Now we will see which section are going to cater in this package. Friends, in the last few days, we all have observed the suffering of our workers, migrant laborers, street vendors, daily wages and farmers. So, this package will mainly cater to them, and cottage industry, MSMEs, laborers, middle class population and industry, which will drive the country's push towards self reliance. Okay. Now, as we are known that local shops, local productions have helped us the most in this crisis. Yes, there were global brands but were marketed and raised. So, we also have to do the same with our produce, first by fulfilling our necessity and then making it global. So, for this, Narendra Modi has came up with become vocal for our local products and make them global. Now, let's see the package has been allotted to different sectors. So, rupees 1.70 crore has been allotted for poor people to fight against COVID-19 under Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana. So let's see, insurance cover has been given of 50 lakh to health workers, 80 crore people provided with 5 kg wheat or rice for 3 months, 1 kg pulses for each household for 3 months will be given. 500 rupees will be credited in Women Jandan account. Gas cylinders will be given free. Increase in Manrega wages. Before it was 182 rupees. Now it will be 202 rupees. Ex gratia of rupees 1000 to 3 crore poor senior citizens, poor widows and poor Divyang has been allocated, and under PM Kisan rupees 2000 has been paid to the farmers, and also 24% of the monthly wage to be credited in PF accounts of the workers whose monthly wage is below 15,000 per month, and collateral free lending has been increased from 10 lakh to 20 lakhs for women self-help groups. Okay, so let's proceed. Let's see the other measures. RBI raised the Ways and Means advance limit of the state by 60%. RBI has also increased duration limit for overdraft. Government will clear all the pending income tax refund up to rupees 5 lakh. Rupees 15,000 crore has been sanctioned for emergency health response package. Government has also extended last date for income tax returns to June 30, 2020. It has also extended filing of GST return to again June 30, 2020. Some measures are also taken by RBI. So let's see. RBI has reduced the cash reserve ratio. RBI has targeted long-term repo operation of rupees 50,000 crore. Special refinance facilities will be given to NABARD, SIDBI and NHB of rupees 50,000 crore. Moratorium of 3 months of payment of installment has been given for all term loans. What does moratorium basically means? It basically means postponement. Okay. So let's see next. Friends, let's see now the allocation for business including MSMEs. Now, businesses and MSMEs have been badly hit due to COVID-19, and it really needs additional funding to meet operational liabilities, to buy raw material and restart business. So, rupees 3 lakh crore has been allocated for collateral free automatic loans for businesses including MSMEs. Now, what is collateral free loans? It is basically you do not have to offer any asset to borrow money. Okay. Now, rupees 20,000 crore has been allocated for subordinate debt for stressed MSMEs. Now, what are subordinate debts? They are the debt owed to an unsecured creditor, and functioning MSMEs which are NPA or are stressed will be eligible for this. Okay. Now, rupees 50,000 crore has been allocated for equity infusion for MSMEs through fund of fund. This will basically help to expand the MSME size as well as capacity, and will encourage MSMEs to get listed on main board of stock exchanges. Okay. Rupees 2500 crore has been allocated for employee provident fund support for business and workers for 3 more months. So this has been allocated to the one who is eligible under Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana. Okay, rupees 30,000 crore for special liquidity scheme for NBFCs, HFCs and MFIs. Okay, this will provide what? This will provide liquidity support for NBFCs, HFCs, MFIs and mutual funds, and create confidence in the market. Okay. Let's see the next. Rupees 90,000 crore has been allocated for the liquidity injection of DISCOMs. Friends, as we all know, revenue of power distribution companies, that is DISCOMs, have rapidly decreased due to COVID-19. Okay, so 90,000 crore rupees has been allocated to it. Okay, and global tenders has been disallowed up to rupees 200 crores. Okay, now friends, Indian MSME and other companies have often faced unfair competition from foreign companies. So government has decided to disallow the global tenders up to rupees 200 crores. Okay. And let's see the next. MSME is also facing the problem of marketing and liquidity due to COVID-19. So e-market linkage to be promoted for marketing of MSMEs. Okay. Let's see the next slide. Now friends, definition of MSME will also be revised. Okay. Now I will tell you, before this the criteria for manufacturing and service sector was different. Now it has been eliminated and composite criteria for investment and turnover has been introduced. Okay, so let's see what is the criteria. So for micro enterprises, investment should be less than rupees 1 crore and turnover should be less than rupees 5 crore. Okay. For small enterprises, investment should be less than 10 crores and turnover should be less than 50 crores. For medium enterprises, investment should be less than 20 crores and turnover should be less than 100 crores. So this was all about it, friends. I have covered almost all the things important for exam point of view. So please do like the video, share it as much as possible to your friends, and I'll be coming with these type of videos frequently. So to get notifications, subscribe our channel and follow us on our Instagram channel at Rapid General Awareness. Thank you. Have a nice day.